We're doing a few tests with the Oro 2.5. This happens to be the M3 model, but the same things will work as far as size on the M4. We're doing this with cocoa. We want to see if the Oro 2.5 can do up to 4 pounds of cocoa. It does up to 3 pounds maximum of coffee, but here's exactly 4 pounds. Poured into the hopper, and we're going to see how this works. One concern cocoa roasters have is because the bean is so much larger on cocoa than coffee, is how well will it go down the hopper. Well, we're going to show you that now. The Oro 2.5 has a smaller neck and smaller opening than the BC roasters or the larger Oros. So it looks like there may be a need to have to shove it down in a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't look like it goes as freely as beans. So you may need a little spatula or ladle or something, but it's no problem for the individual beans to get in there. It's just they don't freely go down like they do on with coffee beans. So we're going to close that up. Let's take a look over here. You can see it seems to be doing fine on the spinning part. I don't know if you can see it any better there, but that seems to be no problem. Right now we're not heating, we're just trying to see space-wise how all this fits. One thing that I have a concern about is the trier spoons on the Oros are relatively small. So in this case, it looks like it's catching only debris. Now, being an inexperienced cocoa roaster, I don't know how they go about separating all that debris or chaff before they actually put the cocoa into the roaster. I'm sure, I would think that would all be sorted out, but there'd be no need to roast any of that. The next biggest concern is how does it fit into the cooling tray. We know that it will fit into the cooling tray without any problem without the mixing arms on, but the mixing arms tend to raise the beans a lot of times, perhaps an inch or more. So let's just open up the, let me turn on the mixing arms, and let's just open up the drum. Granted, I would assume you wouldn't have all those little bits and pieces of debris, but that would be sorted out before you roast. Well, our main purpose right now is just to see how everything fits. And as it looks right now, it's no problem at all fitting into the tray, and it doesn't lift the beans too much. I actually think we could do 5 pounds in this. I'm going to try adding an extra pound. So here I have 1 more pound rather than putting it in the drum for right now. My main concern is how well will the cooling tray hold 5 pounds. So this equals a total of 5 pounds in here. Let me turn on the mixing arms and see how well it handles them. Seems to handle them pretty well and still keep it within about an inch from the top. So I would say 5 pounds is about max you're going to be able to do on the Oro 2.5. My next test will be cleaning up the beans before I put it in the hopper and actually doing some roasts. And I'm just going to do smaller roasts because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just learning. Now normally you would have this on a stand or a table, so you could put a bigger container under it. Right now I'm doing the test right on the floor of our shop. But I'm just pulling the beans out of the cooling tray. As you can see, it has no problem getting that out, and even the debris that I should have and will clean off before I do an actual roast. Now, as you can see here, it seemed to have left some debris, and but that's only because these things will get jammed up if that was jammed up. So it should be able to remove most of that, and hopefully you're not roasting it with all that extra debris that I have went ahead and put down in there. But it will eventually get it out, and you can also suck it out with a shop vac.